Hey, this is Rob with South Main Travelers, and in this video, we're going to cover a lot of the things that you should consider when choosing your stateroom. So what are the basic options available? Well, first off, you have the interior stateroom, which is going to be a smaller room with no window. One category up from that is going to be the ocean view stateroom. These will be very similar to the interior rooms, other than they have a window. Then you have the cove balcony, where the balcony is recessed into the hull of the ship. They're a little bit larger than your interior and ocean view rooms. Then you have your standard balcony room, which just like the cove balcony is a little bit larger, and they all pretty much come with a sofa. One feature you can find throughout all the classes are these Pullman bunk beds that will pull down to add another place for someone else to sleep. Then you have the suites. These can come in several different configurations, but they all come with a lot of added perks. Now these perks vary by cruise line, so you will need to look at the cruise line you're booking through to determine just what they are. Okay, so let's go over some factors we need to consider. How long is the cruise? How many people will be traveling in your room? How important is it to stick to the budget? Is the itinerary something that you're really going to want a balcony? And how much time do you plan to be in the room? The other thing you need to consider is if you want to be in the front, the middle, or the back of the ship, as well as how high up you want to be. Always remember, the higher the floor, the more expensive the room. There are a lot of other things to consider as well. Do you want to be close to dining, entertainment? Will you spend a lot of time at the pool? Are you going to want to make quite a few trips to the bar or some of the nightclubs? So those are a lot of things that you consider when you're booking your stateroom. There are also some unique staterooms that have some pretty cool features, so let's look at some possibilities on that. A perfect example of unique features for a stateroom would be these 4 balcony suites. They're situated around a crew access only stairway, so the stateroom is turned. You have a longer entry, but you also have a balcony that's twice as wide. And if you notice, the color of that stateroom is the same as the others above it. It costs exactly the same. If you look, there's 8 of these on the boat. It's double the length. You actually have 2 windows to look out of, plus the door here. And it's double the length. You get 2 chairs and lounge chair. There are 8 of these, I believe, on the boat, on decks 6 and 7, aft or the back. And the way they orient the room perpendicular to the rest, it's makes the balcony the whole length of the stateroom. So we kind of scoped these out when we were on our last cruise and noticed how much bigger they were. So we decided to see if we could snag one when we booked this. We did, and the balcony is pretty awesome. So that's an example of a unique feature in a stateroom. Now, once you've figured out where you want to go, how many people are going to go in your group and your budget, then you're going to want to prioritize that and start filtering out the cruises according to those criteria that you've set out. So if you're booking the cruise yourself, make sure you take your top priorities into consideration and prioritize those according to what's most important to you. It's also another reason to consider using a travel advisor. One thing to note, if you use a travel advisor to book a cruise, it should never cost you more money. Travel advisor is probably going to save you some money in a lot of situations. They're also going to know where to find those special rooms if they're available. They're also going to know to ask all these specific questions to get you the best deal to make your trip more suited to you. If your travel advisor isn't asking those questions, you might
be booking with someone who is not a cruise specialist. So it's good to look to see if they are specializing in booking cruises. But these are all the things that you need to consider when booking your stateroom. If you like the information you got here, enjoyed it, found it informative, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out some more of the videos we've got out there. And I hope you enjoyed it.